evening, 7 o'clock time for some Toy Tuesday. Looks like Ryan and Amy are already on with us and ready to go. So, got a few new toys tonight. Obviously, like I keep telling you guys, I got a couple of great boxes on the Missouri run. So we got some super cool stuff to check out. Got some more stuff at the Wichita Swap Meet last weekend. So we got a lot of cool stuff to look at. I grabbed a couple of handfuls of it for tonight so we can get started on some of these toys. But we got a lot of really cool toys coming up over the next several weeks. Fresh stuff that I just got in over the last couple of weeks. So really excited about that. So thanks for stopping by tonight. We're going to start looking at some of these. Like I said, I just got a couple handfuls of them out tonight. We'll keep working through these boxes over the next several weeks. There's a lot of super neat stuff here, so I'm excited about it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get rolling and check some of this stuff out. Now, some of this stuff was kind of plain, kind of average stuff, but there's also some super cool stuff. We'll start off with some more of the basic type stuff as we're kind of working through these. Like I said, there's so much neat stuff in here that we're going to get some really cool stuff and some basic stuff each week. So we'll start off with some of the basic stuff and work up to some of the cooler stuff. Stan already misses the Plymouth sign. This is just a little basic, cheaper pop metal cast type car. I don't even really know what it is. Eloy made it. Kind of looks like, I don't know, Mercury. Kind of looks like a Mercury, early 50s Mercury. Norma's on with us. I'd say it's Mercury. Tweedly D's here. Missing the rear axle, but otherwise in good condition. Eloy saw the video on the 62 Impala. Perfect. Glad you found it. John's here. Pete's on. Big Job made it. 4¼ inches. Nothing really exotic. Just kind of a basic 50s era toy. Randy's here. Bill Disc made it. This next car, I haven't been able really to find out too much about it. I think it's got some age to it, though. It's in really great shape. And it's the modern bakery car. Great graphics on this. Peter from Down Under's here. Dennis is on. The fresh bread modern bakery. Great condition. Almost too nice. Almost makes you wonder how old it really is. But when you look at these wheels and you look at the age on those, Brian Dispatch here. Glad you're feeling better today. Bill Wagman, yeah, I don't know what hit that 62 Impala, but it hit it hard. Norman says hit the like button. Appreciate that. Mark's here with us. But these wheels look really old. It is a friction drive type setup. So I'm pretty sure it does have some age to it. Just don't really know how old. Great fastback type design, similar to like a Chevy Fleetline. Had a key wind on it. Little dude sitting in it. And it is about 7 inches long. So, like I said, great condition. Don't know the age on it, but based on the way the tires and wheels look, looks pretty old. John says he just loves it anyway. Yeah, that 62 got smacked hard. There's no doubt about it. Now, this next little car we're going to check out, this thing's super cool. I didn't even realize this when I bought it. I don't know anything about this. I haven't had time to do much research on it. It is a basic little blue sedan. Fits in the palm of your hand. Has windshield wipers, but nothing too exciting. Yeah, Marks is kind of what I was thinking, Bill, but I couldn't find a maker's mark on it. Basic bottom. This little car, a little over 4 inches long, okay? Now, there's something really super cool about this. Kind of looks like your basic little toy car, probably 50s era. But check this out. The wipers work. Does kind of look like a Hudson. So check that out. I don't know how well you can see it down here, but numero uno's here. Or Nash, yep. So I thought that was kind of neat. They just tick right along as you're rolling it. So, hadn't seen one of those before. It was actually kind of geeked when I saw that. Super excited about that. I just got this. I mean, literally, I got this on that Missouri run a few weeks ago. Yeah, Nash or Hudson. I could go either way on that one. And I got one more out tonight. Unless you guys want more. I got a couple more boxes to get. But Eric Roseberry made it. This next one is super cool. I've actually got 2 or 3 of these. They came in different colors. It's a Wyandotte. And I've always been a big fan of these. I've had one of mine for years. I came up with another one in a different color, and then I came up with this one too. I need to compare it to my other ones and see if it's different than my other ones or if it's the exact same as some of my other ones. And I'm sure Bill's going to recognize this. This one is, I mean, fairly common, but still great to find, and I love them when I do find them. That's why I've got 3 of them now, I think. But this is the Wyandotte Woody Convertible. Check that out. I love these things. All lithograph wood grain on the sides. This is all lithograph type trim. Green bumpers, front and rear. Wood on the back as well as the Wyandotte logo. Bill says, go get more. We're not even done with this one yet. This is a pretty good sized toy. Right at a foot long, with you count the bumpers, a little over a foot long. Actually, number 1, it is a convertible. It is a Woody convertible. Check that out. Oh yeah, it got better. It actually just got better. So if that wasn't quite cool enough, but wait, there's more. Yep. The trunk opens as well. Nothing in it, but it does open. Yeah, toys were definitely a lot different back then. John says just toss it into his auction stuff. He'll take care of it. So, super cool piece. Like I said, I'm definitely a fan of these. I know I've got at least 3 of them. I know this is at least my 3rd one. I need to check and see and do a count. But I think you can see why it's worth having a few of these around. Oh, that makes sense. Pete remembers seeing the wiper car when he was here, when he picked up his Camaro a couple weeks ago, which was right after we got back, that he saw it. So, yep, you did see it then, Pete. That is 100% correct. So there's the lineup for tonight. Do we need another toy, or are we done? I think Bill wants another toy. I got a couple boxes. We can go grab another one, or we can wrap up, and everybody can get back to work tonight. So what's the vote? Do we want more toys? Hide cash in the trunk? Yeah. That's true, Brian. The kids didn't realize how cool their toys were. John's saying more. I mean, a pretty basic car, but doing the wipers working is cool. Everybody wants more. Okay. Okay, I guess the demand is high. All right, well, hold on a second. Bear with me for a second. I'll run back over there to the boxes of fresh toys, and we'll grab a couple of more. So hold on just a second. All right, we're back with more. This first one, another tin lithograph. Definitely a cheaper one. Once again, not sure on the age, but considering the fact it's all metal, other than the tires are kind of plastic or rubber, it is a Japanese tin. So I'm guessing it's still probably 50s, but man, the condition is amazing on this little tin. Yep, I think it is unanimous. More, don't stop. Being an adult doing adult, yeah, that's true. Adult stuff sucks. Toys are a lot more fun. That's right. And this one here is a really neat looking one. Check this thing out. Japanese tin, all lithographed, except the bumper. Smaller little car, suicide door on the rear, almost like a Studebaker, but definitely not a Studebaker roofline. Definitely a generic type deal. Completely out of proportion bumpers. This thing is really in amazing condition. I think it's old. I'm not sure, but I think it is. The tires, the tires look old. The paint does look like it's got some age to it. There's some yellowing in some of this. So I think it's got some age to it, but it is just in amazing condition. I love how the stripe comes down the hood and then loops all the way back around. Eloy's already asking for more. This is a smaller one. Almost 5.5. Yeah, Pete, it is kind of a cool body style, just kind of a different generic type universal deal. But a sharp car and really in great condition. With out of proportion bumpers. I think this front bumper is up a little bit because it's got a full grill in there. Just kind of hidden. Yeah, I don't know if it's coming or going. Yeah, I mean, it literally almost looks like it could have been painted either way. That's a good point. Well, we got a little more curve here on the back window, and we definitely got a shorter deck. We've got a shorter deck, and the back window making up more of it. We're more flat here and a longer nose. So, yep, we're going here. So, but there it is, another cool little Japanese tin. It actually says Japan right on it, AAA Japan on there on the rear quarter panel where it was painted on. All right, one more. One more from the Realistic Toy Company. This is a cast aluminum piece made by the Realistic Toy Company. I don't know how old it is, but it definitely has some age to it. Once again, a lot of you guys know I dig toy buses, and I have no idea why, but I think toy buses are cool. This one here happens to be a Trailways cast bus. See the Trailways sticker right there. Check this thing out. It's got to have some age to it because they're advertising air conditioned. So, I mean, that almost guarantees it's probably 50s. Yep, kind of like the Dick Tracy car. Kind of like the Dick Tracy car. Oh, yeah. If you missed last week, go check out the Dick Tracy car. But this Trailways bus, cast aluminum, Realistic Toy Company. Freeport, Illinois. So, yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this thing. It's weird that it's two-piece because this front end is a separate piece. This nose was a completely separate piece for some reason. Mike from Texas is here with us. I don't know why they did it that way, but this is a separate piece right here on the front. Yep, that's true. Dad engineered axle repair on the rear axle. That's right, I forgot. Brian did drive bus. That's right, I forgot about that. But it does appear as though they retained all the original tires and wheels for it. You can see here, you can see the aluminum. You can see it's all cast, the way the name's cast in there, the Trailways sticker on it. Trailways stickers on the top. Check out the back of the bus. And this bus is 9 inches. By 2 inches. On the air-conditioned Trailways National bus system. Yeah, it's great colors. How the two-toning kind of come down here and drop down here. And actually, it's kind of funny. If we look close, it looks like they painted the red first because we look up underneath this body line and the beige is very thin under here. And you can see the red. But up here, it was all beige. So they painted the bottom and then painted the top. And then they actually must have masked this or something. I don't know. But definitely a neat piece. So there we have it. Quite a batch of toys for the night. All fresh material, just came in. Just got them a few weeks ago. And there goes the Dick Tracy car. Just for good measure from last week. So, there you have it. A whole fresh batch of toys. We'll do the car hauler next week, Pete. We got the car hauler, and I got one big toy on the Missouri run. Big toy. It's epic. Epic is, these toys are cool. Stuff like the Wyandotte. This is great stuff. I got a toy that I'm going to call Epic over the Wyandotte. So, Shopcat's here. Yeah, so we'll get to that here next week or the week after. Like I said, I got one cool toy at the Wichita Swap Meet. I got signs at the Wichita Swap Meet. I got oil cans at the Wichita Swap Meet. I've got the video put together of the Wichita Swap Meet finds that we'll try to throw that up tomorrow night probably. Except I'm not going to show you everything. We'll show you the parts. We'll show some of that stuff. Show you a big box of cans, but I'm not going to show you what's in it. I don't have any mini bikes. The huge train is still, the huge train is pretty epic. That thing is a beast. If you haven't seen the video on the huge train, it's a couple years old, but you might want to look that one up. So, Bill, the bus was made in the 40s. The reason for the separate nose, they put different noses on the same mold. I figured it was something like that, but I didn't know how many different noses you needed for a bus. It wasn't like cars where everybody had a different grill. Most buses had the same shape at least. Maybe a little bit of trim, but the same shape. But regardless, it's still a great piece. And it's glad to know it's from the 40s, too. But that's what I got going. Thanks for coming by tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the toys. Like I said, we got a lot more cool toys to check out. I'm still amazed at all the cool stuff I got on that Missouri run toy-wise, including the Big Kahuna. I'm gonna go so far as to call it the Big Kahuna. So there were a lot of different bus styles back then. So we'll see how things shake out. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up on Toy Tuesdays, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. But that's why we're here. That's why we stop by. That's why we hang out. and check out some of these cool toys and memorabilia. And like I said, I got the cans. I'm not going to show you all the cans. Two reasons. One, there's a big box that I think are all duplicates. I looked at it yesterday. There are 60 cans in that box. It's a big kahuna toy. That's kind of where it's at. But most of those cans are metal, quartz, not a Schwinn. Most of those cans are metal and quartz, and most of them are going to end up on Sunday night auctions. So, Ryan and I are getting back to work on the 47 Studebaker. That's good. Yeah, I had a heck of a haul. I was surprised. I thought I did extremely well. Plus the fact that I've done so well on badges on these last couple runs, which a lot of are going to your guys on Sunday nights. So on these license plates, I was going through these license plates I bought yesterday when I unloaded the truck. Oh man, actually, I'm going to sell you some of them. I have to sell you some of them because I already told you I would. But I was going through these things yesterday. I was like, oh, these things are so epic. So I'm going to sell you some of them, but I don't know what yet. Yeah, I thought I did great, Mark. I was pretty excited. Like I said, we haven't even seen the rest of them. There's still a box and a half of toys, plus the big kahuna. And the big kahuna isn't even in a box. It's too big. It's not a train, and it's not a slot car track. I don't think anybody would ever guess what this thing is. It's old, it's cool, and it's epic. So we'll get to it next week or the week after. We'll see how things shake out. But, man, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up with not only with Toy Tuesday, but with the stuff that I've got that I'm going to slide into the auctions that's going to end up in your collection. Like I said, I just got to go through these tags. I have to upgrade the hydraulic brake to horsepower. No, I didn't get a bumper car. I don't have a bumper. Good point, Randy. I don't have a bumper car. Not a soapbox derby car. Buying's fun, selling not so much. That's a very good point, John. That's nope, it's not a pedal car. So well, but it's you guys are gonna dig it when you see it. It blew my mind. The guy had a handful of cool toys there, and Addie and I both said that's the one we got to try to score. I'm glad you consider this entertainment, Brian. I'm just standing here talking. We're checking out some stuff. We're hanging out and having fun. I'm really excited that you guys do consider it entertainment. No, it's not a car. It's not a pedal plane, or not like a real car. It's a toy car, but it's not a pedal plane. But we'll get to it, and it's awesome. So, anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. I know a lot of you guys have stuff going on this evening. Thanks all for being here. I appreciate. Where's the airplane? We ain't even got the airplane moved yet. I'm waiting for my buddy to get up here with his rollback to see if we can get it on there. We went out and looked at it a few weeks ago. He thinks we can get it on his rollback. He's got a Pete rollback, so it's got like a long bed. Have about 10 foot of the tail hanging off, but he says he thinks he can get her on the rollback, and we'll just truck it on out to the yard. We'll see how that works out. But, hey, sounds like a great plan. Of course, me and this buddy of mine, we've had some pretty good plans before that didn't work out real well either, but we still had a lot of fun. And actually, he's a good friend of mine, and he's actually pretty amazing. He's a pretty talented guy. I'm sure he can pull this off. I'm sure we can get him this rollback. I will tell you one thing about it. He is the only guy that I know who can drink a beer, text, and shift a Lenko all at the same time. But he did it. Hey, the guy's talented. What can I say? Never seen a guy drink a beer, text, and shift a Lenko all at the same time, going down the highway at 70 miles an hour. But he can do it. So I'm sure we can get this airplane moved. So anybody that can do that, rolling down the highway at 70 miles an hour, shifting a Lenko, drinking a beer, and texting all at the same time, you know the guy's talented. I'm sure we can get this plane on his rollback. So, but anyway, that being said, I'm going to get back to work. I know a lot of you guys have stuff to do this evening. I'm going to put these toys back away. Let's see. All right. Okay, lots of comments. Everybody signing off. Glad that I get some titanium blocks throw sparks off the rear tail. I hope the tail's up off the ground at that point. So, but anyway, thanks for being here tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the plethora of new toys. More new toys coming soon, plus all this other cool memorabilia. Stay tuned. We'll get this Wichita Swap Meet video up tomorrow night. Still getting plans finalized to run to Oklahoma to get you guys more cool content from the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Company. So we will see. That sounds interesting. Moving a BF-109 replica. Mark says, missed this last Sunday. Hope you're back, definitely. And hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. Hope you guys liked the toys. We'll get some more new content up, and we will definitely be back next Sunday night for Sunday Night Live chat. So thanks for being here tonight, everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed the toys. Stay tuned. More cool stuff coming up, and we will see you Sunday night, 7 o'clock Central Time for Sunday Night Live chat. Thanks for watching, everybody.